What's going on, guys? K40 Brothers here for another video.
This is gonna be an exciting one.
An exciting video. As you can tell, we bought a new car, and probably you can tell by the title, it is a 1993 Mercedes 400e, finally a W124 chassis.
Yeah, finally got a 124. Everybody's like, you need a 124, need a 140. So we got the 124. Maybe the 140's next.
That might be next. But anyway, the point of this video, the title of this video, as you can tell, we're going to showcase our new edition. And a little backstory before we're going to obviously give you guys the walk around.
We'll give you guys a full walk around, show you the exterior and everything, interior and all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll do that. But first, and get a little backstory. Obviously, like I said, you know, when you're looking for a W124, you automatically, everybody wants to get a 500e. That's like the holy grail, right?
Everybody wants them, but nobody wants to spend, you know
50, 60 grand, right?
I mean, even the worst examples are going for around 30,000, I think, 25.
Yeah, you know, like a junk box. So anyway,
yeah,
the kind of like the forgotten, 124 is the 400e, the narrow body V8.
I say a lot of people don't realize how rare this car is. Now, I think they made double of these they did of the
we'll talk about that later.
But this car, they're super rare to find, especially nowadays.
Well, so let's go on with the story. So 2 years ago, we this actual car was for sale at our local Mercedes-Benz dealership.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is the only 400e that we have ever seen. We've never seen one in person.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of 300es, but never a 400e.
Yeah, obviously never driven one.
We've seen some 500es, yeah.
So we go to the dealership 2 years ago, January 2019, to buy this car. We were going to buy, we had the dealership. It was a one-owner car. So we go to the delership to buy it.
One guy owned it from 93 all the way to 19.
Yeah, dealer maintained, and it works. The car's, obviously, you'll see the car's pretty good condition for the year and miles. But, we went there, and they also had a 1996 C280, 70,000 miles, one owner. The
one that we bought.
The one that we bought. We were trying to work out a deal to buy both, and sadly we couldn't.
Yeah.
So we made an executive decision.
Yeah, the reason why we wanted the C-Class over this one.
It needed nothing.
The C-Class needed nothing. It was turnkey. This car, it was a pre-auction car, so it needed had some rust on it, needed a couple of things. I think it had an oil leak. I forget what else it needed. Yeah, but it wasn't ready to go.
Like Matt said, this was a pre-auction car. Our C-Class was actually, it was so nice that it was actually being sold in their actual inventory.
It didn't need anything.
Didn't need anything. So we figure, for roughly the same price, the better investment was the C-Class. So we got that.
This is more than C-Class.
This was a little bit, this was, I think, $2,000 more than C-Class at the time. I forget.
Something. No, not quite two. It was like $1,500 more.
I don't know, something like that. Well, so we made the executive decision to get the C-Class, and for 2 years, we absolutely regretted it. We love the C-Class, but we're like,
love the C-Class, but this particular 400e, the way it's black on black, it's just
with the gray two-tone.
It's mint condition on the inside. It's just, oh man.
Yeah. So for 2 years we regretted it. And last week we were having a bonfire with our buddies, and naturally, every time we hang with our buddies, one of us are looking for cars.
Yeah, I was on the Pittsburgh Craigslist, and I saw it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this has to be the one that we're going to buy, because it had the Bobby Rahal play frame on the front. Yeah, so I was like, I have to message this guy and see if we can work out a deal.
And it's obviously, like I said, these are super rare cars, and when you see a black on black, and obviously the miles, so when the guy bought it, he only put 2,000 miles on it.
It had 120. When we almost bought it, it had 126 and change.
It's got 128.
Now it's got 128. So the guy put like 2,000 miles on it maybe in 2 years.
So obviously, naturally, we figured it's got to be the same car.
And the car was, we know it was a one-owner car at the time when we first drove it, and it was all dealer maintained. The car drove. It was rock solid. It didn't have any weird noises or nothing. And actually, the funny thing is, when we went to go buy it, we didn't even test drive. As soon as we saw it, we did the paperwork.
We gave the guy an offer, and we told him, is this the one from 2 years ago? And he's like, yeah, it is. So we met him up in Pittsburgh. Didn't even drive it. Literally went to the notary, bought it, and that's it. As a matter of fact, Matt drove it home, and I drove it here.
I say the only problem is the AC does not work.
It's the only thing.
Yeah, we need to fix the AC. I think everything else, it seems like it's. We haven't even driven it since we bought it. We've had it for a week now,
and it's been parked for a week.
So we haven't really got to drive too much. But we know the AC doesn't work, and he's fixed.
And it's got a small exhaust leak.
Small exhaust leak.
In the muffler.
But it kind of sounds good. It's a little bit louder.
There's a rumble to it now.
Yeah, but this car.
It actually sounds better than E55.
I am in love with this car. It drives rock solid.
No rattles.
It drives, in my opinion, almost drives. I'm gonna say better than the new ones. It really does. It's rock solid. It has a nice heavy feel, and there's
doors.
There's nothing rattles. Nothing. There's no weird noises. It's completely solid. The interior, we'll show you. It's in mint condition. The outside has some rust places.
A little bit of rust, but not too bad for.
We're gonna get it fixed, and we actually already bought new wheels. We bought the AMG Aero 1 Hammer wheels, replica version, because the real ones cost more than we pay for this thing. But
but they came with the Aero 1 reps, got 3-year warranty. They got that highway safety thing, so they're not cheapo replicas.
Yeah, they passed that certificate. It's like I think it's TUV or something. It's a German certification.
Yeah, it's kind of like those ECS tuning monoblocks everybody bought back in the day.
Yeah, but these look sweet. I can't get them on.
Oh my gosh.
What do you say we show them the outside now?
All right, don't show them the outside.
All right, guys, so here we are on the outside. We're going to show you guys the condition of the car. Underneath is super clean. There are some stone chips and stuff through the front. You can see them down through there, but that's probably going to get repainted when we fix a little bit of rust. The overall front of the car, though, is super clean.
We are actually, probably later today, we're going to repaint this grill black.
Yeah,
like
this mesh is going to get painted black like the C-Class.
These lights are going to get switched to the Euro style. What is it, Euro? Or?
Yeah, we're going to switch to, I think, the Euro, the lights.
Keeping the wipers, though.
We'll leave the wipers there, give it that 90s retro look. The paint, we're in the shaver now because it's covered in swirls. It needs to be polished. But I mean, the car just, I mean, it's a beautiful car. It's in really good condition.
The paint for the Grand Prix, Pittsburgh Grand Prix.
The wheels are, none of the wheels have like major curb. I think this one has a little bit.
Show them this. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got those dust covers back there and stuff. There is a rust in a few places. You'll see a little bit of rust right here.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. That's gonna get fixed. But the rest of the car, I mean, look how straight it is.
Look at the cladding on the
You guys can see the reflection. The cladding is all in really good condition. We'll go all the way around the back. We'll show you the wheels. Look.
I don't think there's any rust back here, is there? Oh, there's a little tiny bubble there.
There's a little bit of something.
It's like surface rust because it's on the back side. It's smooth, so it's not like a bubble.
It's like just starting to rust there a little bit, so that's gonna have to get fixed. Other than that, the driver's side is super clean.
Antenna works.
The antenna works. The trunk here, tons of swirls, but that's in really good condition. But the whole back of the car is, I mean, it's super clean. There's, I think, one mark on it. I think one little nick right here. Not bad. I don't know if that can be fixed or not. It's kind of small, but here's the passenger side. Super clean too. This has a little bit of, let me see, wait a minute. Couple little nicks right here. I don't know if you can even see them.
I'd say right, one here. We'll have to get
couple of nicks. I don't know if we can get those pulled out or not because they're so small, but no rust on this quarter panel back here.
There's a little spot right there that needs part. I don't know if they can fix that or not.
One little spot right here. I mean, it's very small, very minor. If we can fix it, we will. But passenger door, super clean.
This right here needs fixed.
The cladding's a little bit messed up right here.
It looked like somebody popped it, try to. Yeah, I don't know what they did.
That's gonna have to be fixed. All the wheels are in super good condition. This one, just like the other front one, super clean. Now here's where the majority of the rust is. There's a little spot right here. It's
you can see it there.
Doesn't look good.
And then right here.
And then there's this piece right here.
Honestly, it might be better off getting a whole new fender. I don't know.
It looks like it might even be fixed once.
Yeah, like you can see right here, maybe a little bit.
You can see the reflection of the paint there. But other than that, these cars, when you do find them for sale, they're always super like rusty. They're rust all over the place. And you never see them in black with the black interior. You always see white with the tan, or sometimes silver with the gray, but it's always like that, either gold, I think it's, what is it, that's smoke silver? Yeah, with tan interior, or white with the tan, but black and black on this car looks absolutely amazing. So we're gonna show you the interior now. Another cool thing too, the sunroof actually does work. A lot of times these break, but this one does work. All right, so here's the interior. The interior in this car is, this is really what sold us on it. It is absolutely, literally pristine. I mean, look at this condition of the seats. Look, there's very minor wear on this driver's seat. No cracks. The wood, I don't think there's any cracks in the wood either. The wood is in mint condition. Original radio, the speakers sound really nice.
No cracks in the dash.
No cracks in the dash.
Look at that door panel. Show them that door panel on the passenger side over there. Look at the floor mats.
Look at the floor mats. It has the factory floor mats. You see the Mercedes-Benz over here. All super clean.
Look at the dash.
Dash is in mint condition. You see the mileage there. We'll show you the back.
No lights on the dash.
Yeah, there's no lights yet. No check engine lights or nothing. Although this, I don't even know if this has check engine lights. Too old for that, but
look at this.
I mean,
it looks like a damn limo back here.
Look at the wood. The wood is in mint condition. Door panels are amazing. The seats in the back, it looks like no one ever sat in them. I mean, like the condition of the leather is unreal.
I mean, show them back here. Look at this. Look at the headliner, not falling.
Headliner's in mint condition. The leather back here. It's probably definitely the cleanest
that we've seen.
124 that we've seen of any 124. These seats are in mint condition.
We saw that 500E a couple years ago at the Grand Prix, and I don't even think the interior, I think it had like 100,000 miles. I don't even think the interior now was.
Yeah, I don't even think it's that clean. The trunk, we'll pop the trunk too, see what's back here.
Look at that floor mat.
It's got one of those Mercedes-Benz mats back here.
It's got some of this cool stuff right here.
Yeah, CD changer. I mean, this is super clean. Even underneath of this mat.
Look at the trunk. Look how clean that is.
I mean, it's very clean. Show you guys this side now. Just like the other side, door panel is pristine. Carpets back here, there's not even a stain on them.
I mean, you guys brought this home and we didn't even detail it. All we did was wash it.
Yeah, all we did was, well, I'll tell you what we did. There was it looks like the seller might have put that Armor All Tire Shine crap all over the seat, so we had to wipe all that off.
But I'm saying as far as like shampoo or anything.
Yeah, we didn't do anything to it. All we did was, wipe off the leather. But look at these seats. I mean, they're the cleanest that you're going to see. All right, guys, passenger side. This car, I mean, I don't even know if the video's doing it justice. I mean, look at the dash. I mean, it is pristine as it gets. I mean, look at that. All right, guys, let's take a look at the engine here. The engine it's very clean. You could tell it probably has some oil leaks. Looks like there's a little oil leak there. Maybe the valve cover gaskets.
This had a major oil leak when we were gonna buy it, and they fixed that.
Yeah, other than that, the engine itself is very clean.
We ordered this already.
We ordered a new intake hose because that one, as you can tell, is done.
Genuine Mercedes, right? We got.
Yeah, I think so. I forget, but Everything in here is super. It needs a nice interior, engine bay detail, but everything is very clean. Unfortunately, it looks like it does have the original wiring harness, which I'm surprised it didn't really, fall apart by now. But other than that, it's very clean in here. This engine is still, it's a lot of power for the car. It makes 275 and
290 foot-pound of torque. I think the 500E had what? I think it's I don't even remember. Let me see. I got a little note here.
Show them the notes, Nick. Show them the notes.
Here. The 500E had 322 horsepower and 354 torque, which that's a lot for 93. But this one,
so this one has a lot of power too. And the other cool thing too. Let me turn the camera on so you guys can see me and Nick talk. The other thing too.
I don't know if they want to see us talking.
Oh my, look at that lighting back here.
Oh boy.
The other cool thing too is that people said this car has, I want to say it's a 232 rear axle with the gearing, and I think the 500E is a 262.
Correct us if we're wrong.
Correct if it's wrong. I'll probably look it up anyways and put it in the video. But they said a lot of people, what they do on this car, they switch it out to a 262 from the 500E, or they go to a 282, make the car accelerate way faster. But obviously gas mileage are going to suffer. Yeah. But I did see somebody on a forum. They said if you put a 308, it's from a Ford or something, a Thunderbird, I forget. But they said if you put a 308 in this car, rear axle, it'll actually accelerate faster in a quarter mile than the 500E, so that's pretty interesting.
1993 this car came out. Obviously, this is considered the narrow body V8 W124. This did 0 to 60 in 6.8 seconds back then,
and the 500E was 6.1.
6.1. So that's not bad.
6.8 for a car.
These weigh as much as a yacht.
I say these things are not. They're definitely not like cars, but yeah, it definitely. I would say that the part of this car that makes it feel old and outdated is the 4-speed automatic. Yeah. Which obviously, the earliest 90s cars, none of them had 7, 8, 9, 10-speed transmission. So other than that, this car drives so solid. Oh my gosh. There's no weird noises. The suspension feels tight. And I think we've got a really good example here. I love this car.
Here's the thing too. Obviously, like we mentioned at the beginning, the 500Es, their market right now is unbelievable.
Yeah, I say they're all over the place.
Here's the thing. They made, let me see. They made, you might say 10,500 500Es. All right, so that's pretty rare, right? When you think of it's the Holy Grail, that's supposed to be the most rare. And the 500Es are all over the place. You see them all the time. Now the 400Es, they made. Between 91 and 93, before they switched to the E420, they made 16,000 and change. So that's not much difference, as rarity. And these are way more rare. When we bought this, this is the only one for sale.
If you mind about the 500E, those cars, they've always been worth a lot of money. So most people who had them maintained them and kept them nice. Whereas these, because they hit rock bottom. They're, for a while they're worth nothing. These
still worth kind of nothing.
I say people didn't really take care of them. They kind of
like
junked them. And, kind of like the Causies. They kind of just fell off the, off the deep end. Most of them now are pretty much trash. So to find one in this condition is super rare, but I think we might have to go take us for a ride. We might get kicked out over here. So we'll be right back. Gotta fire it up, Nick.
Starts right up.
Starts right up. You can tell there's a little exhaust leak. It's kind of on the loud side, but anyways, let me fix the camera here. One thing that we didn't know about this car, and I don't think a lot of people knew, we were watching the Haggerty video on the 500E.
I think it just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, it's only like a couple months old. And I believe they said in the video somewhere, the guy, he was talking about the production line, how, the 500E obviously is a collaboration of Mercedes and Porsche.
I think they built the whole car at Porsche.
Yeah, I think the whole car is built at Porsche, but obviously, people, because the assembly line, the wider fenders, the car didn't fit on the Mercedes assembly line, so Porsche, assembled it. But a lot of people don't know, what they don't know is this. They said in the video, all the 400E and 500E cars, they all got sent to Porsche to have the chassis reinforced, and then the 500Es obviously stayed there, and the 400Es got shipped back to Mercedes. So
every 400E went to Porsche.
I've never actually heard that anywhere, but I don't think that I don't think they would lie. But if that's the case, that's pretty neat that this car actually was at the Porsche factory to have their hands on it a little bit. Now obviously they didn't put it, they didn't do what they did to the 500E to this car, but it is pretty cool to know that Mercedes did have their hands on the 400E, not Mercedes. Porsche had their hands on the 400E for for something, but it's this car is such a joy to drive. It's so smooth.
It's honestly unbelievable.
Yeah.
People always say we're brand loyal to Mercedes, this and that. And honestly, honest opinion, the new Mercedes are garbage. And now hear me out. Yeah. If you drove one of these cars, like this car, anybody that drives this car, they're gonna say, and they drive a new one, they're gonna be like, what the hell happened to Mercedes? What are they doing over there?
It's kind of like weird. Like people who don't know the older stuff like this, they get in the new ones and they drive and they're like, oh, this, the new Mercedes are so nice. And they are nice, they're nice cars. But when you actually get to experience the older stuff like this from the 80s and 90s, you'll realize how much better these ones are built than the new ones. I mean, I mean, the new ones are nice, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of nice new ones, but Mercedes makes a lot of garbage now, and I mean, they do make some nice cars still.
I'm not gonna lie, of all the cars we have, if you say we're going from Pittsburgh to Florida, down to Miami, obviously you gotta get the AC fixed, I would love to take this car down to Florida.
Yeah, this car is a really good
1,000 mile road trip car.
Yeah, it's a really good road trip car, it's so smooth. It actually gets good gas mileage. I think on the highway it gets like 24 or something.
That's pretty good.
I mean, for a 93 V8, old technology.
It's unbelievable.
It's really good, but yeah, I mean, you guys can't really tell from this video here, but the car is so smooth. Solid. No rattles. It's quiet.
The steering input's amazing. It's got
there's no weird play in the steering wheel, no vibration. On this car, we're not going to drive it that much, but we do plan on driving and enjoying it. Like I said, we have the new wheels. We already have an appointment to get the windows tinted out. You know, obviously it looks better when you have tinted windows, but we want to protect the interior from the sun. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. We haven't, like I said, we haven't driven this car too much yet. Yeah,
but we're not gonna drive it like we drive our other car.
Everything about this car is just built so solid, and you could tell Mercedes didn't cut any corners when they built this one. It's all the highest quality. I mean, everything in here. Look at this. Look, everything. The wood is in nice condition. The leather. I mean, nothing is peeling. The dash is no. I mean, a lot of these cars by now they do have the cracked dash and stuff. This one, you can tell this is a garage kept its whole life.
Speakers work good.
Yeah, all the speakers work. Yeah, we just wanted to show you guys a new 400e. We'll be making more content on this car. Obviously not too much because I mean we're not going to do a whole lot to it. This car is just going to be, you know, it's just going to be a cruiser for us. But you'll see it in some more videos.
Let me see the little.
Oh, Nick, come on, Nick.
Let's see. A little pool. Like I said, we use our neighborhood like the Nürburgring over here.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video.
Yeah,
right,
I mean, you know,
we're just kind of like rambling on now.
We just want to drive the car. I'm gonna be honest. We're just driving around.
We're actually gonna stop the video and go drive some more.
Yeah, honestly, follow us at the Conforti Brothers on Instagram because obviously we post pictures of the car and you know,
not just our cars. We post a lot of other.
It's all Mercedes. If you like Mercedes, follow us on the Conforti Brothers and
it won't disappoint. I promise. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it and we'll
like, share, comment.
Cut me off, Nick.
Huh?
Cut me off.
You want some airtime?
Yeah, we'll just see you guys in the next one. Now give us a little exhaust action.